Hey, this is Woody with Service Rental Repairs. Today, I'm going to be going over a Type 1 mobile elevating work platform. It's going to be the Genie AWP-30S that's inside the Super Straddle. The Super Straddle is used for this particular lift, is used for auditoriums, churches, stuff like that, whenever your floor is unlevel and you have your seats that will not come up with a whole lot of ease. To where you can go in between the rows, stuff like that. Whenever this machine is rated for one person, maximum load capacity of 350 pounds. It is overall width and height is 37 inches wide, 70 inches high, and it has an adjustable straddle length of 110 to 128 inches. If you do find yourself in an area that requires you to be OSHA certified to operate this lift, be sure to give us a call up here because we'll be able to take care of you on that because we have a certified trainer on site. On this lift, I'll kind of go over a few of the safety things on it. You have your operator's manual here for the lift. For the Super Straddle, you have it in this container here. You're going to have your battery pack. It plugs in here. This cord here is your charger cord. I do recommend if you do a lot of lifting with it up and down, you're going to want to plug this in as you're operating it because that battery will die pretty quickly because it's only a 12-volt system. This lift is over 1,500 pounds, so moving it, setting it up requires a minimum of 2 people, and it's pretty heavy. And some of the other stuff on it, do have wheel brakes on each of your wheels. They'll lock, unlock. You do have your outriggers because those are going to be required to be set up on this machine. We'll get to that in just a second before it will go up. Okay, our next step, once you get it inside the auditorium to get ready to raise it up, prepare for that, and you have your desired length to be able to fit in between your rows, which that will be achieved by this pin here. You're going to pull this pin. Same at the other side. Have one person at the other end, and each of you kind of pull apart to line up the holes in this bar. Then your next step is going to be to take your outriggers, which they just simply slide in there. And stick it in here. And it's going to click in place. Give it a tug to make sure it's secure. It is locked into place by this little silver tab right here. Get ready to take it out, pull, and it will slide right out. Okay, at this point here, we're getting ready to raise the lift up to be able to go over the top of chairs and stuff in the auditorium. I have asked my helper Dakota to come help me. So your first step you're going to want to do, you get it down your aisleway, be sure to lock your parking brakes. These retaining pins right here on the side, you're going to pull those out. Sometimes you may have to move the winch cable to get them out. You're just going to pull them straight out on both sides, all 4 corners. And then because of your auditorium not being level, one side will be raised up higher than the other. That's totally normal. You're going to want to be able to get this thing pretty well level. You do have a bubble level on the lift itself, which is right here to where you can be able to get a little bit close as far as front to back. Okay, your next step is going to be have your helper on the other end, and you're going to raise your winch cable up to your desired height. Be sure to look on your side here for your holes coming up through your tubing. Once you get your hole, the pin's not going to go all the way in until this little silver tab right here, or gray tab, you pick up on it and you push it in. Your pin the rest of the way in. You're going to do that on all four corners. You may have to move the there you go. And then at that point, once you have it your right height, we're not going to raise it all the way up for this purpose, but you're going to unlock your brakes. Then one person on each end, then you'll slide it over the top of your chairs in position. Now, once you get it in position, be sure to lock all four of your wheels again. And then your outriggers, you're going to tighten those down till they get some pressure on them, all four of them. And you'll know that you're ready to go because you do have some lights over here on this side telling you that you're ready to go. This one's going to be your power light, and these are your four outriggers. Now, in order for those lights to come on, it's got to have your retaining pins put in, your outrigger pressure on those. If you don't have a light lit up, you may try to readjust your outriggers, make sure your pins are all the way in, and maybe even let a little bit of tension off the cables to where it will set back down on it. You do have your E-stop here, in and out. You have to have your key in the ground position in order to see all your lights. You get ready to use the basket, you'll flip it over to your basket side, which will be that side. And then you can let it down from the ground. It can only be raised in the basket. And at this time, I'm gonna have Dakota go ahead and get in there. You do have a handy dandy little ladder that you can hang on the side to be able to help get in and out. Because whenever this lift is raised on up there, give you an extra few steps to be able to get up in there. As you can see, Dakota has got his fall protection device on, which we strongly recommend. OSHA does require it at most job sites. We do have those for rent also. All right, your next step is going to be, he's going to make sure his power button is pulled out. He has the little twist switch at the bottom. There's a push button in the middle, which is going to require to be pushed for it to operate. So what he's going to do at this time, he's going to push the button and he's going to twist the switch to raise itself up. There again, this lift will go 29.6 feet platform height, then plus whatever your straddle is for your working height. And of course, in coming down, he'll just push the button, twist the switch the other way. And that's all we have today on the Genie AWP-30 lift.